Hello, I'm Vara,
And I'm Roxy.
and you're listening to VCR. Hey, Roxy, how are you?
I'm feeling better.
You're feeling better? Oh, I wish I were. My day has been absolutely
Yeah,
crazy
you've been having a
today.
total shit day.
Yes, it's been not the best of days, that's for sure. But that's
That's been me like
okay.
the last 4 days. So,
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, but hey, that's okay. We're going to travel back in time to a simpler, happier time when
hmm,
things are slightly better. We're going to be looking at the 90s today.
yes.
Yeah. So, Roxy, you mostly grew up in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Kind of your thing.
Hmm.
What was your favorite thing about the 90s?
I was a kid.
You were a kid.
We actually got to be kids,
hmm
you know,
What
got to
was
get out the house and don't come back until the porch lights are on type shit. Like,
right,
you can't do
right.
that these days. Kids don't
No,
want to be outside.
yeah, well, they don't want to be outside. They just want to be inside playing the video games and all that other stuff.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. I think for me in the 90s, so I was just graduating high school in 95. I was in my I was in my late teens, early 20s when the 90s was happening, and I remember all kinds of stuff. But some things that I definitely remember are the things that we take for granted now because back then they didn't exist. So tell me if you remember this fun little gem. Do you remember, like, if you wanted to go to the movies? Because not everyone had internet. Internet was not a wide thing. What you had to do is you had to call the movie theater if you
Movie
wanted to.
phone.
So, yeah, you had to call movie phone.
Hello, welcome to movie phone.
Yeah. And you have to listen to every single listing before you got to the movie you
And don't
wanted.
let anybody talk while you're trying to listen, because if
Oh
you
my
do
God. Because then you gotta wait all over again in order to hear the
oh,
movie listing and the time. And it was like so maddening in order to do that. Back then, that was the quickest way to do it. The only other quicker way to do it was to look in the newspaper because the
mhm.
newspaper was still coming around back then.
Oh yeah.
And they used to have the movie section and you used to go to that, and that's where you would look up you would look up the theater, or actually you would look up the movie, and then you would look up the theater listed under the movie, and then it would tell you the time that it was happening, and it didn't matter what screen because you're just lucky.
See, I'm from a small town, so it was just the theaters and then the show times. That was it.
Yeah, so for us that's all you had.
Yeah.
So that was a trip. But I mean, seriously, you used to have to either call it or look in the newspaper to see what the times were. And that was such a trip back then. Because again, even though the internet is invented in the 90s, not
It's not
not
what it is
yeah,
today.
it was not what it is today. Like all these things
Mm.
that we think the internet has today was very limited back then, and not everyone had it because A,
Mm-mm.
not everyone could afford it, and then B, not everyone saw the value in it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, oh, it's the latest kind of fad situation. It'll die out, and it sure did not. So
It did
yeah,
not. It took off.
oh my God, and it keeps taking off.
Hmm.
So that was
No
a
signs of slowing down.
no, God, absolutely not. So that was a big thing in the 90s. Don't know if you
Mhm.
remember this happening in the 90s, but the Persian Gulf War. No, wait a minute. I'm lying. Not the Persian Gulf War. I'm sorry. I got my timelines confused there. We had the no, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. 1990 through 1991 was the Gulf War.
Mm.
So it did happen. I wasn't wrong. Yeah. That was a thing. I don't know if you remember the war going on
I
at the
I
time.
remember a war going on. I don't remember which one it was.
It would have been the Gulf War.
I was like a preteen teen, so I was not paying attention.
Yeah, George Bush, Saddam Hussein, George Bush Sr., Saddam Hussein.
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
Generals
uh-huh. I remember.
Norman Schwarzkopf, Dick Cheney was Secretary of Defense at the time, all that good stuff. But also in 91, you had the end of the Cold War. The Soviet Union completely collapsed at that point. So just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on in history, apartheid ended in 1994. That was
Hmm.
segregation in Africa, in South Africa. So that ended in 94. And also in 94, we had the Rwanda genocide. So there was a lot going
Oh, I
on.
remember that.
Yeah, that was going on in the 90s. Hong Kong was handed over. The United Kingdom returned Hong Kong to China in 1997. Yugoslavian War, 91 through 95. That took a minute for some reason. So that was the Bosnian genocide, if anyone's interested in that. World Wide Web came out in 1990 through, and still going on to this day. I remember this, and so I'm
I
just
can
kind of
still
going,
hear the dial-up.
right, you have mail.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was such a trip. When AOL used to be the big, big engine back then, that was a big deal if you
Mm-hmm.
had AOL. Um, Other interesting technology things going on. Something we can't live without nowadays and has become its own phrase. Google was founded in 1998.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, right.
Yeah, she's come a
Uh,
long way.
yeah, Dolly the sheep, the first mammal that was cloned, uh, 1996. And
I
let's
vaguely
see.
remember this, I think.
I remember what a disaster this was. The Hubble telescope, the
Hmm.
Hubble Space Telescope was 1990, was launched in 1990, and it had a lot of issues before it actually became what it was supposed to be. But let's see if here's some interesting things. I'm going to test what you remember, Roxy.
Mm.
In 1992, this famous city went into a riot.
In 92, LA.
Yes, the LA riots. 1992 broke out. Yeah. That was over the police who had beat Rodney
Rodney
King.
King. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, this one was really tragic, so I'm just going to talk about it. So, the Oklahoma City bombing was in
Mm.
1995, the year that I graduated. Also, the year that I graduated, the O.J. Simpson trial.
Like, oh, I was like a freshman.
hmm It was, if the glove does not fit, you must
Just a quit.
acquit. Mr. Johnny Cochran there. President Clinton was impeached in 1998 by the House of
Getting a
Representatives.
little
Huh?
snub. Just for getting a little Thursday or afternoon delight.
Yes, the oral office as we used to,
Yes.
as it became famously known.
Mm.
The first of the mass shootings that we ever knew about happened in 1999. Columbine happened in
Oh, right. I
1999.
remember that.
Um, some other interesting, and this is kind of a fun, I guess. Wow, this timeline is bringing back so much for me. In 1997, do you remember this? Princess Diana died in that car accident.
Hmm.
That was
I
terrible.
remember that was
Yeah.
that like rocked the world.
Yeah, that was huge news.
Hmm.
I did not know this. This is new because I am not a fan of this series at all. 1997, Harry Potter.
Is that
J.K.
when the first one came out?
J.K. Rowling's published the first novel in
Hmm.
1997, started a global cultural phenomena, which is true. I mean, oh, now this thing, oh my God, how many times did you go see this movie? In 1997, it became the first movie to gross over $1 billion. Do you want to take a stab at it?
I no.
Okay, excellent. Titanic.
Oh, stupid Titanic.
Stupid Titanic. First movie to gross $1 billion came out in
Yes, I
1997.
remember that it was so huge. I
Hmm.
remember that. Oh my God, I think that was my sophomore year, maybe
Hmm.
sophomore or junior year, because my the choir, we were going to New York.
Hmm.
They were taking a trip, and then when they came back, somebody had bought this Titanic on bootleg in New York, and we watched it in class.
It was ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
I was like, well, we watched part of it. We couldn't watch all of it, of course, because that movie is long as hell.
yeah, no, oh my God, no, that was a ridiculously long movie. But everyone lost their. I remember there are people who fucking went to go see that movie like 15
Several
times.
times.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. I knew this one woman went 15 times to go see that stupid movie. Ah, but yeah, Titanic was a big deal. Here's another big deal for movies. I did not realize this. It's the first fully computer animated feature film. I did not know it was this old. 1995, Pixar releases Toy
Toy
Story.
Story. I knew you were gonna say Toy Story.
Yep. I had no idea. I
Did you
had
know
no
the,
idea.
the fifth one just came out?
I heard about that. That just came
I
out
want to
what
go
this
see
week
it.
or is it coming out next week?
It came out, well, I think they said it came out this past weekend.
Hmm.
I want to go see it.
This one is kind of weird. Eurovision and culture. I mean, I know what Eurovision is. That's that competition song, but it says here, in the 1990s saw a rapid globalization of pop culture, the rise of grunge, which is totally true, grunge music um, and hip hop, yeah. But like, I don't understand where Eurovision comes into this. But it says for some reason Eurovision. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But all right, well, anyway, that's kind of some interesting things. Do you have any favorite 90s movies or 90s songs or bands?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think I was what was that 90s or 2000s? Oh, no, I
Mm.
think that was 2000s. I was going to say Backstreet Boys, but I think that was 2000s.
I don't know honestly.
I can't remember, honestly. It was so long ago.
Hmm.
I can barely
Uh,
remember yesterday.
let's just go through like a couple of what movies were big in the 90s. Let's take a, oh my God. A lot of these on here, I did not realize they were that old. So, Jurassic Park,
Hmm.
1993.
Wow.
Mr. Take the blue pill or take the red pill.
The Matrix?
1999.
Wow.
Yep. Of course, we know Titanic. Oh, this one. Everyone loves this one. I'll be back.
Terminator?
Terminator, Judgment Day, 1991. Terminator 2, Judgment Day,
Hmm.
1991. This was a big one for sci-fi. Independence Day was 1996. I did not realize that. Oh, a huge one for Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction, 1994. And the weird one. It was a good movie. I don't know why we needed to have this prison movie though, The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
That was 93. Oh, my personal favorite, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Schindler's List was 1993. Oh my God, I didn't realize Goodfellas, 1990.
Oh wow.
That's a trip. Forrest Gump, 1994. And I don't know, I'm gonna assume this maybe have been one of your favorites. Tell me if I'm wrong. Clueless.
Yes, of course. That's a classic. Yeah.
1995. And one about a prostitute that everyone loved,
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman, 1990. Oh, one of my personal favorites. I don't care what you say, Roxy. Dumb and Dumber,
Oh God, that
1994.
movie is so annoying.
Mock Ingford. And just to throw out a few one animations, The Lion King was 1994, Toy Story
Oh,
was 1995. Wow, that was something else. Talk
Pixar and
about
Disney
a
have been traumatizing us forever.
yes. I mean they've been doing it for so long.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're just gonna look at a couple of these for time's sake. But we're gonna look at some of the best songs of the 90s. So Roxy, will you tell me what you want, what you really, really want?
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really want.
Oh
Spice
God.
Girls, 1997.
I love the Spice Girls.
Jennifer Lopez, Let's Get Loud, 1999. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe. There She Goes, The Laws. I did like that one, 1990. And Just a Girl by No Doubt,
Yes.
1995.
I loved No Doubt back then.
This one I don't remember. It looks stupid. S Club Party by S Club, 1999.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
want it that way. Tell me why ain't
Yeah, I
nothing
knew
but
it. I knew it.
Backstreet Boys, 1999.
Hmm.
Wow. Talk about a trip. Okay, let's just do a couple of more before we got to call it quits on this. Um, Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. That was 97. Oh God, I forgot about this one. Bop by Hanson,
Oh my gosh.
1997. For all of you who are like, oh my God, I remember Bop, biddy bop, bop, Bop. Oh God, C'est la vie by Bewitched, 1998. I
Hmm.
barely remember that. And rounding off in number 10, of course, it's Celine Dion. It's all coming back to
Oh
me
my gosh.
now. Was 1996. What a trip. And just for a little cherry on top, number 11. Hit me baby one more time. Britney
Hmm.
Spears, 1998.
Brit Brit.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to close on this one. I'm sorry. Because it wouldn't be right if I didn't, you know, because it smells like Teen Spirit.
I mean, can't leave
1991,
can't leave
Nirvana.
Nirvana out.
hmm Wow. Wow. Talk about some blast from the past right there.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, some of those, you
My
know,
brain was like, wait, I forgot about that.
yeah, it was like I didn't realize so many of these things were happening in the 90s. And I was like, that's insane. I totally forgot all the interesting things that were going on in the 90s. What a trip there. Oh. Oh
Fun trip
well.
down memory lane.
I know it really was. It really, but let's say you out there in listener land have some kind of fun, cool, exciting 90s experience you want to share with us. Maybe it was even a different book than Harry Potter or a different
Yeah.
song that you absolutely loved in the 90s. Let us know. Send it to us to the VCR show at gmail.com. Hit up our social medias and our website at the VCRshow.com. And maybe you want to sit around and sing 90 songs with our fabulous Roxy Perez. You can do so at her social medias, which are.
On Facebook at Roxy Perez Kirby Model, on Instagram at PopRocks428, and on TikTok at the Pop Rocks. And Pop Rocks is spelled POPROXX.
And before everyone asks, this is not an Italian t-shirt. I am not Italian. It's a Mexican American t-shirt. Because you don't see the eagle, so yeah.
Can't see
It's,
it.
it's not Italiano. It's Mexicano. But until next time, I'm Vara.
And I'm Roxy.
And you've been listening to VCR.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You have been listening to VCR, creative content by Richard Christopher Vara and Roxy Perez. Logo by Richard Christopher Vara with assistance from Annie Ramirez. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach us at thevcrshow@gmail.com or our social medias at Instagram and Twitter at the VCR Show. And you can also check out our content at thevcrshow.com. The show song is Addict by Nefex, instrumental, and you can find them on YouTube Music Library.